Helldivers 2. I'd never heard of Helldivers 2, and I definitely hadn't heard of Helldivers 1.
No.
But this is one of those games which is... The marketing is very clever because they've tapped into what the internet likes, which is stuff that's funny. And all of the... So let me just lay this out for you. Have you ever seen the film Starship Troopers? I know you haven't, but think you're in space and you're landing on planets and you've got guns and your mission is to get rid of all the evil insect monster things.
Yeah.
Now, the insects and the monsters in Starship Troopers look almost identical to the ones in this. The bugs that sort of spring out from the ground and they come and attack you.
Okay.
So those bugs are taking over the universe from the east side.
Right.
And on the west side, there's robots taking over the universe.
Oh, so they're pretty screwed.
Yeah, everything's... I was going to swear there, but I'm not going to. Everything's gone badly.
Yes.
Now, you're a Helldiver, or in this case, a Helldiver 2, and your mission is to fight back and
Save the world.
Liberate these planets that are being attacked.
Save the world.
But the thing that's funny, that's gone viral, is that they call it managed democracy.
What?
And they go, your characters...
Sometimes I feel like we lived in a world of managed democracy.
Well, it's really...
Robots to the west.
Bugs to the
Bugs
east.
to the right.
Here I am. But what's so funny is that your characters land on the planet, and then as you're shooting these bugs, to high heaven, you're going, I'm liberating this. Prepare to be liberated.
I want a fair democracy.
I'm spreading democracy across the universe. So, and every time your character dies, because you get 5 lives per mission, it's a new person.
Right.
And the training mission sets this all up.
Whoever created this must have had a good sense of humour.
So you kind of get the vibe. It's like very, very funny, but also it's a very fun bit of gameplay. So it's a third-person shooter, so that means that you can see your character holding the guns.
I prefer that.
Which I love games like this, and there just aren't enough of them.
Yeah.
The problem is that it's supposed to be 4-player co-op, although you can play on your own, and because it's so over-popular, the servers are struggling to hook people up with other players. So even though I've played this quite a bit, I still haven't managed to play with anyone else.
Because it's so popular.
Also there's servers have got problems, and so I have been managing democracy on my own across the universe. And I've been liberating...
And how's that been going?
Yeah, not well. It's a game that you really need to play with other people.
Right.
So for that reason, I know that they're struggling to keep up with demand because they never thought it would be this popular, but it is such an essential part of the experience, and you start off with rubbish guns and you get better and better, and there's a paid for game pass that thankfully you don't really have to bother with. You can just get all the good stuff that you need with the normal one. 35 quid, so it's quite cheap.
Good.
And it's on PC and PlayStation, and you can cross play, so you can play with
I love this.
But I just wish that they'd sort the matchmaking out. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that because it's so cheap and because it's so funny and epic, it's like a 9 out of 10, and it will be a 10 as soon as they fix the matchmaking.